welcome to Bickering Book Reviews. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Becky.
And today we're talking about Jay Asher's What Light. So it's about Sierra, whose family sells Christmas trees. They go down to California to do this for the month of the holiday month, so
From
Thanksgiving to Christmas.
Like now.
Right. And while in their winter home, not summer home, winter home, they
Their Airstream trailer.
Their trailer. Sierra's not allowed to date anybody, but of course she comes across Caleb, who's basically an Abercrombie & Fitch model. However, he has a CD pass, so she really shouldn't date him. It's terrible. And that's essentially all it's about. It's like a really quick, easy, fluffy Christmas read. It's very Christmassy. Very Christmassy.
So my first thought is I was really disappointed by this book. Jay Asher's first book, it was basically changed YA fiction. Like that book, everybody read that book. And his second book, which he wrote with Caroline Mockler, which I can't remember the title of right now, was good. It was
The Future of Us.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but I liked it for what it was. This just was not well written.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't well developed at all. It was like over dramatized, and none of the characters' actions made sense.
It wasn't believable.
The background information and the background information didn't.
Caleb's backstory is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, and it could have been developed. I mean, like some of it, like would have kind of been interesting, but if they had developed it better, it didn't make sense. A lot of what they were doing and what happened in the past didn't make sense.
No, and you know, her relationship with her parents didn't work for me.
That didn't make sense either. So they have an issue with their daughter dating while selling Christmas trees, even though that's how they met and got married.
And I don't know if it was supposed to, they kind of hint that maybe that was their issue, that they thought she was going to get together with someone so young. But then they're like, you know, we had to grow up a lot and we broke up for a while. So I'm like, what was it?
I don't know. Well, and then my other issue was like her leaving her friends for a month. It's a month.
Right.
And like, I can't believe I'm not celebrating the holidays with you. I'm thinking, holidays, you really spend them with your family, so I don't really know how that's any different.
Well, and they pull her out of school for a month.
Which is super
But
weird.
then they talk about how when she was little, she used to go to school down there, and she had friends down there, but she didn't have friends down there.
Maybe that does happen. I don't know.
I'm sure. I mean, because they lived in Oregon where their farm was, and then they moved down. But then they kept talking about how they might have to close the lot, but it's okay because we still make plenty of money selling to grocery stores. And I'm like, so there really isn't any conflict there. And it was almost like the conflict in it because Sierra's life was so like wonderful marshmallow land that they had to force a conflict.
Yeah.
And when I think of it compared to 13 Reasons Why, which every page was like perfection.
See, I have a complicated relationship with 13 Reasons Why, but so I don't really want to get into that, but like I have a complicated relationship with that book. But no, I mean, I just like Jay Asher's just not doing it for me anymore. Like I just don't know if I
was genuinely disappointed, and I saw him speak, and he's a great speaker.
Oh my gosh, he's super interesting.
And I happily stood in line and got a book signed, 13 Reasons Why. But this, he just lost me. And I don't know if it's that because I mean, in 13 Reasons Why, he did do Hannah's voice, but he also was doing, and I can't remember the male character's voice, so maybe he's not comfortable doing a female character's narrative, because Hannah was so, it was like, yeah, it was her narrative, but at the same time, it was also like the situation's narrative, where he had to come up with something without drama and completely create a believable teen girl, and it just didn't work.
See, and I don't know if it's that he can't figure out a teen girl's voice. I just don't think it was strong. I mean, it felt like The Future of Us felt. It wasn't strong.
But Future of Us was gimmicky, so it didn't need to be that strong. Like I said, I liked it for what it was. But I can't even think of anything else to say. All I know is that I thought it was bland.
It was bland, but it didn't make sense. The background information made it not make sense.
No. It just did not work for me.
It didn't make sense.
I can't say anything more than that. It just did not work for me.
Well, but there was something that we did talk about, not in here, but as far as this is a really good tween novel.
It is a good tween novel. If you've got those readers that are like 9 or 10, particularly those who see the older kids reading 13 Reasons Why, and you know they should not be reading that, you can be like, hey, he also wrote this one over here.
Yeah, and it's, completely safe.
Yeah. That was actually part of it. What turned me off was there was like nothing. These are like Disney Channel kids. These are not CW kids. These are Disney Channel, like Girl Meets World kind of kids.
Yeah. Yeah. But they're like seniors and juniors, which doesn't
Right,
make
it's really
sense.
weird.
It's just a weird place
Right.
for it all. So. All right, are we ready to rate it?
We are ready to rate it.
So I'm going to give it... So it's not as terrible as it could have been, so I'm going to give it 2 unicorns.
I'm gonna give it 2 unicorns too. It was just okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It just was what it was.
Because like I said, I can see myself recommending it to a tween. Because
Right.
it is safe.
Right.
And it is fluffy. And if you're just like sitting around during the holidays looking for
Right.
something to read.
It felt like one of those mass-produced 90s romance teen books.
Yes.
Yeah, that we used to read when we were teens.
Or a made-for-TV movie.
It did feel very Hallmarky.
Yeah. So. All right, well, adios.
Bye.